Hello everybody, and welcome back to yet again another episode of Doom Days. I don't know why I'm doing this, and today we are looking at once again a cool pedal from once again Fuzzlord effects. Let's bring the energy down. So we are looking at the FU-2 today from Fuzzlord effects. Now this is a newer, smaller, compact version. If you go and look for a couple of demos on YouTube, you often find the big version, which looks like it's about that fucking big. Yeah, massive pedal. But not too long ago, I was talking to Jason. He wanted to send me the MF4, which you should be able to check out. The demo for should be on my channel now. And I was like, oh, have you got any FU2s lying around? Because I'd be happy to buy an FU2, make the shipping worth his while, sending me a pedal all the way from America. I was like, well, I'll buy an FU2 off you as well. And so I did, and it got here, and it's awesome. It's based off the old, it's a combination between the old Shin-A, Honey, whatever, there's a whole thing about it, or Univox, Super Fuzz, I don't know, it's made up under a bunch of different names. But yeah, of the old Super Fuzz from the 60s or whatever. It was an octave fuzz, and it had this kind of scoop setting, which became quite popular, and then eventually that was taken and put into the Boss Hyper Fuzz. I'm sure you guys know all this already if you're watching this demo. But it was put into the silver Boss Hyper Fuzz, which was then used by Electric Wizard and a whole bunch of I think was it not Bong Ripper? There's another one, Fu Manchu, I think, used it, and then more recently, bands like Mono Lord and the Slowmatics have started using it on the Fuzz-2 setting, which is this really scooped, mid-scooped, heaps of bass, heaps of treble kind of sound, and essentially the Electric Wizard Dope Throne sound. And then that is what kind of Jason has based this whole pedal around, that Fuzz-2 sound, but also included elements of the older thing. So what controls do we have? We have level, fairly self-explanatory. Expander, which is essentially gain. I think on the old Super Fuzz it was called expander. And then we have a treble and bass control. And now this is a Baxandal tone stack where it cuts and boosts. And so you don't have a mid control because the two controls work together. And kind of the way that made most sense to me when it was described is if you think of your mid-range as a flat line. So if you cut the bass and the treble, you get a mid scoop. So here's the bass, for example, here's the treble. You cut them both, you get a mid hump. Whereas if you boost the bass and the treble, you get a mid scoop. So they kind of work together, but they also can work independently for various different results. You get some of this heaps of bass, no treble sort of business. But yeah, if you want to kind of get more mids out of the control, you can kind of do that. Tone stack, very famous in old Orange and our Mad Amps, the 120 series. But anyway, I'm going to be playing my Greco Les Paul into my Marshall set, Sort of Dirty, and because everyone probably wants to hear Electric Wizard, I'm going to be playing some Electric Wizard riffs. First off, my guitar's only tuned to C standard, but I'm using a whammy drop pedal to drop me down a tone or two, get extra low, and then I'll turn that off and then just play some regular riffs. But I'll get the Electric Wizard shit out of the way first, because that's probably what everyone wants to hear. Let's get to it! thank you for watching. What did you think? There were some crazy tones in there. This is a very, very extreme pedal, I think. Sometimes I like it. Sometimes it's not quite my thing. But it's good to have in the wheelhouse whenever you need it. It sounds particularly good going in front of a driven amp like this. It sounds really good when I put it in front of my Dunwich DA120 preamp. That's where it really shines. Maybe I should have done that. Oh well, too late. If you'd like to see a comparison of this and the Behringer Super Fuzz, the little orange plastic one, came out a while ago and got wildly popular last year, then leave a comment down below and I can sort something out. Though I'm sure that video already exists if you really want to see it. You really want to see that? I think Jason from Fuzzlord compared FU-2 to the Behringer and the Boss Hyper Fuzz. Behringer Super Fuzz, Boss Hyper Fuzz. Yeah, I don't really know what to say. Please like and subscribe. Comment down below if you liked it. If you think I'm a shit cunt, then hit me up on that one too. I'll respond to every single comment that you people leave. And that's all. I'll catch you next time.